Morning traders, welcome to the S&P 500 futures, micro futures, pre-market chart review, and it is for 7/1/2019. It is 5 a.m. in the morning, and of course we've got a big jump here on the open Sunday night. The G20 summit, had positive headlines, Fed free money, everything is good in the world and bullish, unless you look at the macro data, and then you would have a different picture. But algos don't seem to read the macro data; they only read the headlines and the news stories. So what you have here is you have a big gap. And if you get any weakness and it comes back, you got to remember that there's no positions in here, and this could fall pretty quickly through this area, and that's how you get the gap fills, is that there's no positions in the gaps, and so nobody's willing to defend the gap, and you can get a quick move back into the gap fill. So just keep that in mind. Your real volume down here is 29.58. You could say it kind of starts at 29.60 across the top here. There's also 29.63, which is where they basically sold to last night when it opened. You can see that it hit the top of this and then immediately bounced. And that's what you expect. You expect the test of the top, good reaction, probably not going to fall. But if it does fall, what happens is it tends to, actually go test the other side. And the other side is really kind of 29.51 and 29.49. But that's your node right there. So that's your downside area. There's nothing to the upside. Let's just run quickly through the rest of the chart. You can see basically back down into the top of the volume node. Great bounce, big reaction, holding. This is a bullish pattern that it's starting to build here on the 240. 60 minutes, more of the same. You can see a slight little pullback, another bounce. They're trying to push it back up. It's all consolidating up here. It looks bullish. It looks like a move up higher. Won't bore you too much with the rest of it. It's just kind of off in space. But I will show you the symmetry levels. So I took this swing from here to here, drew it out perfect for the touch at the close, and then for the pop-up, 100% range extension way up here, didn't quite make it, pulled back, found support on this level, and basically came up. Now we're up against this 100% range extension, and so next move is to 3,000. Really kind of, it's going to make another move, and then it'll make one more push probably to 3,000. I can see them really wanting to be at 3,000 and hit that level. So hard to imagine that we're going to come back unless somehow everybody gets some kind of sanity and says, the economics really aren't that great out there. I think China was crashing this morning in some of their financial reports, but who knows? Free money wins all. This is all about Fed. So how to trade this? Basically, you have no levels really in here. If we go back and we look at the intraday, it looks like big volume here. But when you look at it on the larger time frame, there's nothing, right? There's nothing here. There's no positions. Like I said, all your positions are down here, and this is your point of control right here, 29.58, which we already talked about. We already tested the top of it, 2963. You've got other steps in here that could come into play, but that's your bulk. But you got gap fill here, and you may bounce right here, but probably continue on to the gap fill. To the upside, you got to play the range extensions like I just showed. If you want to try and do a short or something like that, you got to wait for 29.88 in order to look for a pullback. Before that, you just kind of wait and let it go. So, quick video today, just to show you how to prepare for the push up, and what will happen if it kind of comes back and hits all this thin trading, and how fast it can come back. So just be on your toes today. We need to build some volume in the market in order to have levels to trade. So this is how it works when you're at all-time highs. Anyways, if you like the analysis, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Let me know whether you think this is kind of a blow off top and it's coming back, or if you think we're going to continue up and hit this 3,000 level. Anyways, I will see you at the end of the day for the chart review. Good luck trading.